Hello and welcome to the Kia World Extreme Games in Shanghai, China. Coming up, Skateboard MiniMega. This is Kia Moments.
Travis Rivera is the first skater to go here on the Skateboard MiniMega qualifier. Here we go.
Travis is one of the youngest guys out here. This is his first MiniMega contest ever. 360 over the gap and a solid backside air. Good start for young Travis Rivera.
And the key thing is right off the bat, Neil, to land your run. I know that wasn't the most difficult run, but still, it was a smooth run. He'll get his score and it'll be pretty decent. He can lead on.
Exactly. Here we see Travis, little sketchy on the landing, and these guys are going really, really fast when they land that 30-foot gap.
Alana Smith getting ready to go. A little while ago, I saw her eat lunch in a little restaurant here in the Yangpu district. She looked relaxed, and she looks relaxed right now.
She is such an amazing skateboarder. She's one of the best all-around females. Here she is on the MiniMega skating against the best in the world. Straight air over the gap. What she got on the quarter? Huge backside air on the quarter pipe.
A straight air right into a backside air, Neil.
Saw she was able to handle the speed off that landing a little bit better than Travis did on that first run. This guy's been really impressing me recently. He also is really good all-around skater. He's done really well in some street contests. He's competing against the big pros in the street event tomorrow, but he has some of the most tech tricks. Look at this, rolling in switch, backside 180. That's the school of Burnquist right there. Straight into a perfect McTwist 540. That is gonna be the best score we've seen from heat number 1.
What a way to drop in. You come in with a rolling switch and then of course a 540 McTwist.
Switch backside 180. This is so technical right there.
Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Skateboard MiniMega.
And here we go. Travis Rivera as run number 5 of 5 starts right now.
Mute 360, a little bit of a high landing for Travis as well. There's the heel flip Indy, and he made it. Took him 5 runs, but finally a solid full pull for Travis Rivera.
And there's that, nails the mute 360 and then the heel flip Indy grab, Neil.
I don't think that's gonna be as high as Jagger and Clay's score, but for someone with as little experience as Travis has, he's gonna be stoked on making this run.
And now Alana Smith, she has tried the backflip 3 times in a row.
She seems really relaxed considering she's gonna be flying upside down in just a few seconds.
Rolling the dice, she currently has a 45.67. I'm nervous watching her come down. Here we go.
I would love to see her make this trick. Oh, that was so close.
Oh, too bad.
Our only female competitor out here. That is just so inspiring. That is really hard just to try that trick. And her back foot was just sliding out of position. That's the one thing that she's been struggling with that trick. Clay knows there's a chance of rain tomorrow, so he's gonna wanna put down a really solid run so he's up there in the rankings in case the finals do get rained out.
And if for some reason, if that does happen, you're looking at the final right now, but it's all weather predicting. Here we go.
Indy 360, Indy 720, I'm sorry, but that was 3 times in a row for Clay.
And again, the 722 full rotations over a 30-foot gap.
And that's a matter of just when your body's spinning that much, it's just hard to get your body to stop spinning. This is a guy I completely expected to be in the final. This is a shock to see him at the bottom of the leaderboard. He needs this run right now. There's the body varial to start. Heel flip body varial, and he made it! That was a clutch performance right there by Edgar Pereira. Body varial 360, and then a heel flip body varial. That was a huge trick on the quarter pipe. That is coming through when it counts.
We'll see the score in just a second. Here we go, Jagger Eaton.
See if Jagger goes for the backside 180 again.
Oh, I don't know how he held on.
There's the switch mute air, and he made it.
As he makes it, Pereira goes right to the top with a 79.33. And what a way to end.
Backside 180 still lands a little bit high, but he was able to hold on. And this is a switch mute air. This is so technically difficult. Landed that one perfect. That is really hard and technical, but he didn't go as high as Clay or Edgar did, so I'm really curious to see how the judges scored Jagger's last run.
And 5 skaters have gone. Edgar Pereira with a 79.33, Clay Kreiner with a 73 even. So how about it? Will those scores be enough? We'll find out soon enough as Heat 2 is coming your way.
We'll have Heat 2 action after the break here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Skateboard MiniMega. Let's take a look at the action from Heat 2.
Justin Rivera, mute 360, super stylish right there. And that is a huge melon 540. He barely squeaked that landing out. The hand drag might look stylish, but he was just trying to hold on. This is a massive backside grab 540. That is about 12 feet out. He's a veteran of the big, giant mega ramp from X Games. So this 30-foot gap is nothing for this guy.
Here we go with Idolo Penarubia. Justin Rivera just went and he got a 65. Idolo Penarubia is now dropping in.
Mute 360, same trick as Justin, last skater. Taking the foot off on the 540. What? It looked like he kicked his foot off both sides. That was a judo and frigid. When you're 15 feet in the air, you got time to do all kinds of variations in the air. There's the mute 360, and then grabbing the nose on the 540. Watch the front foot come off. One way, and then extended.
My goodness. Good looking young man of Jet Eaton getting ready to drop in here on his first run. Run number 1 of 5. We've already seen 5 skaters go in heat number 1. And Penarubia now has moved into first with a 69.
Older, the Eaton brothers, frontside 360 by Jet Eaton, going for a mute 540, and he makes it. Heat 2 is throwing it down.
Pretty crazy by Jet Eaton coming out nailing his trick. Here we go, talk us through it.
You know, I'm stoked to see Jet out here. For those of you that don't know, Jet had a pretty serious head injury a couple years ago.
We've seen 3 outstanding runs in a row. And we'll see if that momentum continues with Ronnie Gomes. As Ronnie looks on, you'll also see him in the vert competition. Very solid skater.
You know, the long sleeves are just when you land and slide out. This skate like burns when you're going that fast.
That's right.
Ollie 360 without grabbing, and a tail grab 540, that's gonna be a good score for Ronnie Gomes. We've seen a lot of guys start out with the 360 mute grab. When you see right here, Ronnie not grabbing the board, that is gonna be extra points for the judges.
Now we go into Justin Rivera.
Justin trying to up the difficulty, rolling in backwards. That's a fakey 540 he was going for over the gap. Justin had a really solid first run, so he's trying to step it up. And just rolling down that thing backwards is so hard.
He will hold on to his first run score of a 65. Just didn't get enough air over the top.
Yeah, it looked like that grab just got away from him.
Italo Penarubia had the best score when he went in this heat, and that was a 69. And right now he's in second place. Gomes is in first with a 73.67.
That is a kickflip stalefish 360, and he made it. That is gonna be a huge score. Kickflip stalefish 360 over the gap. There is nobody else in this contest doing that trick. This guy,
jeez,
is normally, you know, struggles with some consistency, and he's not even thought about falling off his skateboard this contest. Look at the extension on that 1 foot nose grab 540. That was an amazing run. Look how stoked he is.
83.67 for Penarubia. Jet Eaton just fell on his second run, so Penarubia has the best score right now with an 83.67. Ronnie Gomes did the Ollie 360 to the tail grab 540 on his first run with a 73.67.
Looked like Ronnie was going for a heel flip frontside 360, turning frontside off the kicker ramp, a little bit more difficult than backside. So Ronnie also has a solid run in the bag, so he's trying to up his score and solidify that finals position.
And of course, when you look at Italo Penarubia, he leads all scorers with an 83.67. Pereira with a 79.33. And the 900 gets Evan into third place with that 76.
We'll have Heat 3 action after the break here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Skateboard MiniMega.
Mitchie has taken this seriously. He's always been one of the top competitors in this MiniMega contest. He wants to be in that final tomorrow. 360 ollie without the grab, and that's a burial 540. He's gonna be in the finals. It's as easy as that for Mitchie Brusco.
Nails it, and there he cranks out a smile. His mom's here watching him as well. And that will be good enough.
That might have looked easy, but
wow,
both of these tricks are really, really hard. Perfect landing. That was textbook Mitchie Brusco.
So Jono Schwan is getting ready to go, and you see Brusco with a 76.67.
Jono's got some really unique tricks. Watch what he's trying right here. Fakey 540 upside down, and he made it. How did he make that? Body burial 540. He was hanging on for dear life all the way across the flat bottom.
And you mentioned it, there's
Watch
so many
this.
skaters. Here we go.
That's a fakey 540 corked out, and he almost over-rotated completely upside down. Can't believe how sketchy that was. That score is still gonna be enough to get him in the top 10. With skateboarding competition, a lot of it is mental, and Andy is so good at that.
Jono Schwan's currently in first place with a 79.67. Andy Mack, no footer. Shaking it up.
We call that the saran wrap, where you take your front foot and wrap it around the board. Jump ramp tricks. 360 judo right there.
So he goes in with a nice clean run. A lot going on in the air. He makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Good to go. Good trick, kid.
Trey Wood knows that he's got to up his game to hold on to that first place from last year. Solid backflip Trey Wood and a perfect McTwist. That's the e-ticket pass to the finals for tomorrow. That's just good strategy. You want to make sure that you're going to be in the finals tomorrow. You're going to want to get a good solid score under your belt. Then you're going to be able to take a little bit more risk, try and up your score, and really try and bump yourself up that ranking, especially since there's a chance of weather tomorrow. This could be the final result if it rains tomorrow.
So here we go for heat number 3, run 2 of 5 runs, and Marcelo Bastos didn't make his first run, Neil.
Solid 360 over the gap. There's the Indy 540. That was a huge one. Solid run by Marcelo Bastos.
And we'll see if that will be enough to get his score in the high 70s.
And the crazy thing about that, that's gonna bump Andy McDonald from the top 10 at the moment. Andy's gonna have to up that difficulty to stay in a finals position.
That gap, I've stood up there, that's insane.
Yeah, and it's funny because there's a net in the gap, and that's really just to catch flying skateboards. That's not gonna support a human.
Yeah.
So that is
you better make it over.
That is a scary gap. Looks like Mitchie's setting his foot up. Looks like he's trying to flip his board. That's a kickflip 360. And then going for a kickflip 540, you could tell at the top of the roll-in, he just slid his foot into a kickflip position.
Here we go with John O'Schwan, your current leader in this heat with a 79.67.
Much cleaner landing this time, much more speed. That's a 900, Jono. Wow. That would be a huge score to do that fakey 540 corked out to a 900. I wonder if Trey's gonna try and spin off this launch ramp right here to up the difficulty. There it is, that's a 720. Perfect landing, look at the style in the back leg. Super solid. He has such a smooth style. Watch the stylish back leg. He lands with a squat, but it's just, even when he sketches out, it just looks cool. Perfect giant upside down McTwist, tucking both knees. Smooth as butter. That's the defending champ right there.
And here we go with Mitchie Brusco. He fell on the kickflip 540 on the quarter pipe. Here he goes over the 30-foot gap.
Wow, how did he make that? The foot set up again. Kickflip 540, perfect. That is the run that he was trying in the finals last year. Wasn't able to put it together. That's gonna be a huge score for Mitchie Brusco.
Here we go, over the big gap.
Kickflip melon 360, sets his feet up. Watch the technique after he lands. He has to set his feet up again to do another kickflip. And it is hard to set your feet up when you're going 20 miles an hour across the flat bottom going to an 18-foot tall quarter pipe.
Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Skateboard MiniMega.
So now we get set for the young man from Colorado, 18-year-old John O'Schwan.
Jono upside down.
Oh, his right foot, his front foot came off.
That was a huge slam right there.
Wow.
We're gonna have to see a replay on that, but that was a really heavy slam. Watch his board over-rotate, twisted up on his feet.
Andy McDonald. He is not in the top 10 right now. Neely has a 65.33. We know Andy's better than that.
Yeah, and if he makes this run he's been trying, that's gonna bump Marcelo Bastos going for a 720 on the quarter pipe.
Oh, nailed it.
That is a veteran move right there. He's gonna have one more shot to bump his way back in.
Andy just breathes a sigh of relief as he comes away on the quarter pipe with a 720, and that will change up the top 10.
This is the last chance. It's gonna be either Jagger Eat or Marcelo Bastos in the finals tomorrow. Marcelo Bastos is the only one that can change it. Kickflip grab over the gap. Huge Indy 540, and now it's up to the judges. that is going to be really close. I feel like that's almost a toss-up. Marcelo didn't make it easy on the judges, I'll tell you that.
Due to bad weather, the results from the qualifiers would make up the final standings, with Mitchell Brusco scoring 85.33 in first, Italo Penarubia scoring 83.67 to take second, and John Oshtuan taking the final podium position with 79.67. Check out KiaWorldExtremeGames.com for more information on the Kia World Extreme Games. For Neil Hendricks, Paul Higgins, and myself, Paula, goodbye, and see you next time for more action.